There is a referee in world football under whom Lionel Messi has never lost. Not once. 5 matches played, 5 Messi victories, 0 defeats, 0 draws. He was even part of the officiating crew that stood on the pitch during Argentina's historic 2022 World Cup triumph in Qatar. So, of all the officials on the entire planet, guess who FIFA has just handed the whistle to for England's highly anticipated semi-final clash against Argentina? The timing could not be more volatile. Right now, Argentina and the world's governing football body are already buried under a mountain of controversy. Accused match after match of getting every major decision to fall their way, this tournament has been plagued by skepticism. Yet for Argentina's most crucial hurdle yet, FIFA reaches into the hat and pulls out the one man who has never in his life watched Messi walk off the pitch defeated. It is a choice so provocative it borders on insane. Or perhaps it isn't insane at all. Because to a growing number of fans, this looks exactly like a governing body determined to steer its biggest star into the final before a single ball has even been kicked. His name is Ismail Elfath. At 44 years old, the 2-time Major League Soccer Referee of the Year is widely respected across North America. But on Wednesday, he will step into the eye of a global hurricane. The record that has set the internet ablaze is simple. 5 wins, 0 losses in matches Elfath has been involved in with Messi. He was the 4th official for the 2022 World Cup final when Argentina conquered France. He was the referee for Messi's first ever Inter Miami silverware in the 2023 Leagues Cup. He has overseen 3 of Messi's Miami League matches. Add it up, and you find a spotless, gold-plated record. Yet looking closely at Elfath's actual performance in this tournament reveals a far more complex character than a mere friend of the favorites. He has refereed 3 matches so far, presiding over Norway's shocking last 16 victory that saw a giant like Brazil crash out. He has not been shy with his discipline either, handing out 6 yellow cards and a straight red to Uruguay's Agustin Canabio for a dangerous high challenge. A decision so fiercely contested that Canabio confronted Elfath and grabbed his shirt. This is not the profile of a timid referee gently ushering superstars through to the next round. It is the profile of an official fully prepared to make the hard, deeply unpopular calls. But the outrage surrounding his appointment does not exist in a vacuum. It has collided head-on with the most suspicious run any team has experienced at this World Cup. Argentina's journey to the semi-final has been trailed by a thick cloud of controversy. Against Egypt, a spectacular Egyptian goal was ruled out, and a late penalty shout ignored, prompting Egypt to file a formal complaint, and their coach to flatly declare that the cup was being directed toward Argentina. Against Switzerland, a VAR review turned an Argentine yellow card into a Swiss red, completely flipping the momentum of the match. Even in the group stage, Messi escaped a card for a stamp that many argued should have been an instant ejection. When the 50/50 decisions continuously fall the champion's way, people stop seeing coincidences. They see a script. The accusation writing itself across social media is blunt. The tournament is being steered toward a fairytale farewell final for Lionel Messi. When you follow the incentives, the optics are undeniable. FIFA stands to bank billions from this tournament, and a Messi-led final is the single most valuable financial outcome imaginable. The FIFA president has openly displayed his adoration for the Argentine icon, even inviting his club team to the Club World Cup. Stack the money, the affection, the string of favorable calls, and now a referee with a perfect Messi record, and the tournament begins to look less like a sporting competition and more like a story with the ending already written. But the easy version of this story is a shadow. The truth is, a referee does not control who wins a football match. Correlation is not proof. Elfath's role as a 4th official in Qatar meant managing substitution boards and benches, not making critical pitch calls. Inter Miami is a heavily stacked team that wins most weeks regardless of who holds the whistle. Elfath himself is no shadowy corporate plant. He is an immigrant who came to America at 18 on a diversity visa, took up refereeing out of frustration with local standards, and worked his way to the absolute peak of his profession. More importantly, the outrage ignores a critical reality: FIFA's own strict conflict of interest rules. FIFA could not appoint an English referee for this match, nor could they choose an Argentine. But the restriction goes deeper. Due to the intense political and historical rivalry rooted in the Falklands conflict, officials from both nations are systematically barred from officiating England-Argentina fixtures. This rule is what rendered elite English referees like Michael Oliver and Anthony Taylor ineligible, and why Argentina's Facundo Tello could not be considered. The pool of elite, neutral referees available at this stage of a World Cup is incredibly small. Whoever FIFA chose, a tenuous link would have been found, screenshotted, and weaponized online. The real scandal here is not a proven conspiracy, but FIFA's staggering lack of self-awareness. Knowing the intense scrutiny, the formal complaints from opponents, and the prevailing internet narratives, appointing a referee with this specific statistical baggage was a monumental failure of public relations. They have engineered a situation where a highly competent official must walk out into a stadium where half the world has already decided he is compromised. Every single whistle he blows on Wednesday will be radioactive. A soft foul, a yellow card, a tight offside. If it benefits Argentina, the internet will erupt in accusations. If it favors England, the opposition will cry foul. Yet those who claim the game is rigged forget one fundamental truth. England is more than good enough to render any conspiracy theory completely irrelevant. Jude Bellingham is in world-class form, Harry Kane is scoring, and Argentina is a tired, battle-worn side that has struggled and needed miracles to survive. The bookmakers have even pinned England as the slight favorites. If England plays to their true potential, they can win this match decisively, silencing the noise on the pitch where it actually matters. At the same time, dismissing Argentina as merely lucky is lazy. This is a highly disciplined side with a brilliant tactical blueprint. Lionel Scaloni has constructed a compact midfield diamond around Leandro Paredes, who has completed more accurate passes than almost anyone else in the tournament. This shield protects a defense that has conceded incredibly low expected goals. Up front, Messi remains the joint top scorer and the creative heartbeat of the team, supported by lethal finishers like Julian Alvarez and Lautaro Martinez, who can decide a match in a single heartbeat. This leaves us on the eve of the match with the most dramatic storyline of the entire tournament. A referee who has never seen Messi lose, appointed by an organization struggling for trust, officiating a historic rivalry that the world is watching with bated breath. Whether this appointment is a genuine red flag or just natural paranoia following a chaotic tournament, one thing is certain. When the whistle blows in Atlanta, every eye will be fixed on the man in the middle just as much as the superstars on the ball. Let me know your thoughts on this appointment in the comments below before kickoff. If you enjoyed this deep dive, please hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you do not miss our complete breakdown of every single controversial call immediately after the final whistle.